I am Kenji from Security Finance. So today we want to go through how to use our stablecoin apps, which is a testnet version still. But if you have a TFIL, please scan this QR code and just start testing and make some challenge, please. Okay. It's basically the quite simple, the 3 steps to start with. So let me go through, starting from how to mint, open trove, mint and borrow. That's the basic function. That's it. And then if you want to pay back, yes, of course you can do it. So let me go through one by one. So it's quite simple. If you connect wallet, you can see this our application, and then what you can do here, what you can see here, is stats of entire protocol. And now the cost of borrowing fee is 0.5%, while TVL, I mean this is how much collateral is locked under the vault, and how many troves. Troves means how many users so far. One wallet, one trove. That's it. And okay, so let me start playing with it. Just put how much collateral you want to pledge and how much USDFC to mint. So the minimum number is actually 200 currently, 200 USDFC as a total. And 20 USDFC is kept for the liquidation reserve, which is when only, this is the reserve for the liquidation happen for the liquidator. So if you repay entire debt, then this $20 will be paid back to you anyways. And the fee is only one-time fee, which is 0.5% currently. And that's actually variable. It could be higher depending on the base rate, which is related to the redemption functionality, which I can cover later. And you can see the collateral ratio, which is 183%. Minimum collateral ratio is actually 110%. But if your trove goes lower than 110%, it will subject to be liquidation, and you lose entire collateral. So, okay, let me show you. If you reduce your collateral, of course, collateral ratio goes lower and lower, and up to 110%, you can still mint. But if it's go below 110%, you cannot. So, yeah, that's how it works. Let me mint to confirm. If you have TFIL, please try it. Oh, MetaMask. There you go. Hope it works. And there's now currently 13 troves. So maybe one of you from the room is connecting and trying, which is good. Thank you for helping. And the other functionality actually I would like to cover is this stability pool. Stability pool is single currency pool made by USDFC for the purpose of liquidation. And this pool is only used for the liquidation, which I can show here. Oh, now confirmed. So this trove, actually it's not reflecting yet, because you will see how much you have as a USDFC here after every transaction goes. See, this is 180, which I borrowed. While my entire debt is 200.9. So if I want to change whatever the condition, you just adjust and change it up and down. Oh, down is not able to because it's below 110. Or you can add more debt here and there to adjust. Anyways, and if you want to go back, you just click the clock. Yeah, that's the simple way. That's the basic functionality for the minting. You just put the collateral, open the trove, put the collateral, decide how much you want to borrow, and bang, mint it. That's it. Now, I want to cover what we can do with this USDFC. One of functionality is the stability pool. As I mentioned, stability pool is only used for the liquidation purpose. It's a help for the protocol basically liquidation. Usually CDP rely on the external bot or the auction way for the liquidation. But this unique feature is ensure that always there for the liquidity on stability pool. So let me put some amount and confirm so that your portion, how much you have, is 28% of stability pool. That's how much you will receive when someone get liquidated, and you will get the reward. Or I may say you can buy. Okay, let me explain how the liquidation works, right? So on the risky trove, there is the entire troves here. You can see the riskiest trove on the top, which is already red, which is below 110%. So you can trigger the liquidation. Liquidator, okay, I think I better to change to the other guy so that we can make sure the money flow. He only has a T-FIL as a 10 and USDFC as a 0, right? And then let me trigger the liquidation. Liquidator is just one click, and that's it. And you confirm the transaction, triggering the liquidation. And how it works, basically, this guy triggered the liquidation using the liquidity on the stability pool USDFC to repay this bad debt. And if the transaction is done, this trove will be gone. And what happened? This USDFC will be repaid, used by this stability pool, and instead this collateral, 58 T-FIL, will be bring into the stability pool. So someone who contribute the liquidity in stability pool, who technically buy the T-FIL in discount. It's like a 6% more in dollar term. That's how the liquidation works on our protocol. And the guy who trigger liquidation, that's gone, right? So this guy, how much he made is 20 USDFC. This is a liquidation reserve I mentioned earlier. And how much he made, 20 USDFC plus 0 point something T-FIL. This is a liquidation reward as well, which is 0.5% of entire liquidated collateral. And rest of 58 T-FIL is going to the stability pool owner. Okay, so I may change the wallet again who has who had I think this guy liquidated. No. Maybe maybe not. Yes, this guy get liquidated. Oh, everything is gone. So nothing to declare anyways. And the guy who has some liquidity into the stability pool who get the reward as a TFIL. Here we go. He had he actually had another TFIL. Oh, he used to have a 59 TFIL, while the 5 more TFIL get added because his pool share is 10%. And this time, the total amount of TFIL liquidated is 58. So 10% portion of 58 TFIL came to this guy. Thanks for the contribution for the stability pool. But what happening is basically he put the USDFC stablecoin into the stability pool and bought TFIL with discount. So it's kind of like swapping. That's what happened was under the liquidation flow. Okay, and now what I can show is that redemption, maybe. Other than that, okay, so this guy don't have enough. Yeah. And if you want to check out our documentations, it's already on our Gitbook. Here, we already published the stablecoin protocol guide so that you can check how it works. And this is quick start I just presented today, and how you can put the liquidity into stability pool. And once you mint USDFC, basically the day one, we have 3 utility. One is put into the liquidity into the stability pool, which I showed already. The other one, we want you to help for the DEX liquidity, like sushi swap, so that you can convert USDFC into the other currencies. And the third one, we already have a fixed income market, which I can show you this one. And oh, actually, it should be Filecoin. And oops. Okay, so this is a Filecoin yield curve. You can borrow and lend. And once we launch our stablecoin, and then you can see another currency here, which is USDFC, so that you can borrow and lend on our fixed income market, zero coupon bond trading, so that you can put the order on our market and lend out to yield enhancing. That's the another utility for the USDFC. So what we are providing is basically the payment as a stable coin. And to addition to that, we would like to emphasize what we are, we can bring to the Filecoin ecosystem is that the expansion of DeFi. If you notice, do you know where the Filecoin network stands for the DeFi Llama currently? It's 29th. And TVL has $240 million worth. I may say majority of this TVL is native Filecoin. Because there's not much another currency in FEM, right? Currently. And why? There's the reasons. One is lack of stablecoin, and the other one is actually transaction speed as a DeFi. So if you compare to the Ethereum, they have $95 billion worth of TVL, and half of it is locked by Ethereum, native ETH. While if you look at this stablecoin market cap, it's $88 billion. It's circulating, or I mean, how much locked into the Ethereum is 40%. So it's like $40 billion worth is already locked into Ethereum as a TVL. While on Filecoin, there's almost none, because there's no existing stablecoin other than AXA USDC, maybe. What I want to say is we have a huge potential on DeFi to make it better as an entire ecosystem. We are bringing the stablecoin as a base layer for the DeFi. Yeah, that's what we are bringing. That's it.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Kenji. Does anyone have any questions about that? They want to go quickly? The guy whose name I don't know in the grey T-shirt.
What happens if you use stability pool can't cover liquidations?
That's a great question. So if there's no liquidity on the stability pool, the bad debt will be redistributed to the rest of the trove. So if one guy below 110%, right? So even he get trigger the liquidation, his debt and his collateral will go to the rest of 11 troves based on how much he has, the ratio parallel. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you have any plans of how you'll bootstrap that stability pool? That stablecoins that use stability pools often struggle to build their stability pool to cover the liquidations. You get this like chicken and egg problem.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? So we are currently asking the whales and friends and PLs and everybody, including you, for the contribution. And our future plan is basically we incentivize. Currently, we don't have our own token yet, but we will give as an incentive for the stability pool contributors. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
One more. Mr. Jonathan Victor.
How are you doing the pricing? So do you guys use external oracles or are you using AMMs? And how sensitive is that to manipulation? If all of this is going to be tied to that for like liquidations and stuff?
You mean how you?
How are you guys getting your price how do you get your price? So if let's say someone borrows, you put down 100 FIL, today it's maybe like $375, you borrow $100 worth or $200. Actually, let's say that you put down 100 FIL, you then borrow $300 worth or whatever, price of FIL goes down. What are you using to measure price?
Yeah, the Filecoin price in dollars, we get the price from Pith, and it fall back to Taylor. Yeah. Price Oracle.
How are you gonna drive demand for people to want to own USDFC? Why will people want to hold USDFC?
Yeah, that's another question. So first of all, there's a lack of stablecoin, so we try to bring that backed by the Filecoin. This is the Juan's, GDP circulation matrix, but basically, one reason why we want to have a stablecoin backed by Filecoin is that there's a keep under pressure for the selling to exchange Filecoin into the dollar for the OPEX and so on. But we can help is basically you don't have to sell the Filecoin, but you can pledge as a collateral and mint, which is borrowing, so that you don't have to sell. That's one. And back to your base question, how we can attract people to stake or hold the USDFC is that maybe my answer is the other fixed income market. We are going to receive IFIL or PFIL as a collateral, and then you can borrow the USDFC. In that sense, your collateral is still making yielding, right? And while you can liquidate, I mean, you can borrow or fund it using those assets for the stablecoin, and borrow USDFC again, and get the cash, buy Filecoin again, and then put into Glyph, get the IFIL, come back as a collateral to Roop and leverage. And that means you still, someone who wants to do the leverage can pay some yield for the USDFC. So I am expecting the USDFC curve would be somewhat around the same yielding for the IFIL. So yeah, that's what I am expecting.
Okay, guys, thank you very much.